In this video, I'm going to take you through our Amazon affiliate site and talk about some design choices, the ones that we made to get the site looking the way it does at the moment and why we made those particular decisions. So the site layout itself is pretty simple. As you can see, there's nothing too elaborate here, but this works well because it gives you a head start on everyone else trying to figure out how to create a WordPress affiliate site, whereas we've given you something that we know will work for you. It's also more than enough to get you started on your Amazon affiliate journey. Because your focus right now really should be on creating content and getting links. So even a very basic looking website can earn you thousands per month in affiliate commissions. And by that we mean a site that looks just like this. Obviously then when you have enough money, you can reinvest some of that into a kind of a more customized site for you that meets your particular preferences. But for right now, this particular layout is more than enough for you to start with. So, elements, your logo, obviously, you need to get some kind of a logo created for your site. And then there are 3 categories. So, these categories, I will show you in a little bit more detail in a few moments, but it's basically these, if you can imagine these as being like your product pages. So this would be product type number 1, product type number 2, and product type number 3. We then have your header or hero image here in the background and your headline, and I do cover how to make changes to this in videos later on. Then you have your body text here, which is kind of, it's a mixture of mission statement and kind of your intent for the site. So it should be somewhat personal, but more about what the site is about. And what you're trying to achieve with the site. And then that leads nicely on to your author bio box. Now this can be yourself or your persona with an image and a little bit of a blurb about who you are and what you do and how that relates to the site itself. And then we have our grid of 6 individual posts, which can be either product reviews or informational blog posts. And we just lay these out in such a way that to make them look attractive, but without overloading the page. So you can see that somebody hits the page, they can very quickly find out what it's about, who you are, and the type of content you have here. And it also gives Google a broad enough range of content to kind of index quickly off the homepage, so you can drive some link juice and link authority back to the posts themselves. Now, at the very bottom, we have your footer, which includes your earnings disclaimer, which is basically your Amazon affiliate disclaimer that tells visitors that if they buy something from your site that you most likely will be paid a commission for doing that. This is compulsory if you're an Amazon affiliate. You cannot not have it on your site. We then have a basic navigation menu, which is home, contact us, and about, and then social profile links for your Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest account if you choose to use those. Now you'll notice that we have home, contact us, and about here at the bottom, but not on the top menu. And the reason being is that because this is an affiliate site, your focus is on getting people to read your content and engage with it as quickly as possible, as opposed to wandering around random parts of your site. So they're left down here because if somebody needs to get to the home page, they will know where to find it. If somebody wants to contact you, they're habitually will probably scroll to the bottom of the page looking for a contact us link, and the same for about us, and the same for your social profile links. So what I want to show you next now are your category pages and what they look like. So if we scroll to the top of the site, top of the page rather, click on Alpha, you'll see we're brought to the Alpha category, and we have blog post number 4 and blog post number 1 here because they're in the Alpha category. And you can see in this one there's a little bit of text there. I'll show you what that it's all about now in a few moments. If you click on Bravo, we have post number 6, 5, and 2. And that's because one of these posts is in more than one category. Now, just on that subject, you're usually better off to have your posts just in one category for simplicity reasons. That was a mistake on my part, but I'm going to leave it there because it is a good example of what goes wrong when you're choosing categories. And then your Charlie category, again, only has one post in it because one of these posts is duplicated into the Bravo category, where there should be 2 in each. So the contact us page, then to go down to the bottom of the site again, if we have a quick look at that, will see it's a very simple form, which is designed with WP Forms Lite. Very straightforward. We cover how to actually create this form, how to implement it on the page in the video later on. And our About page, again, is very straightforward because you don't want to spend an awful lot of time, and it'd be a strong recommendation to not invest a huge amount of time on coming up with the perfect About page or coming up with the perfect contact page. What you need to be focusing on is getting your affiliate content out there. Now, on that subject, because we went back up to alpha, if you come down to the first post, you can see that it takes the featured image of the post and puts it at the top of the page. And what we've done here is put together a kind of a sample review format that you could use. So you'd have your product image, product description, the text, your pros and cons box. Same again for product 2, same again for product 3, the winner, and a summary. Just to give, if you needed to get a little kind of a kickstart in how you write a product review if you're covering multiple products. Or you can shorten this down if you're just covering a single product. And that's that. So that's why the site was designed the way it was. It was designed with a very clear purpose. It was to keep things simple, make the site accessible, and create a site that if your random web visitor in your particular niche hits the site, that it is attractive enough for them to make a purchasing decision, which is really what's most important when it comes down to building affiliate sites. Is getting the customer, getting the visitor to take action. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Talk to you in the next one.